like rubbery stuff underneath the playground and more playground.
The monkey bars get way too crowded. Sometimes some kids crash into each other when people are playing the games on monkey bars. When people fall off, some kids get kicked in the head. Maybe a little more of a shady area because I am really hot at recess sometimes.
More shade on hot days.
I would probably add more trees so there is more shade for kids to sit on hot days. Because sometimes when it's really hot outside, people can sometimes get really grumpy and fight with their friends. Like, that's happened to me, so like shade will like cool you down.
A bubbler would be nice back here.
Because then if you're outside and it's really hot, you can get a drink of water instead of bringing your water bottle out here or getting going inside and getting a drink of water.
I wish the grass would grow a little more and they'd find a way to make it not as muddy.
The teachers outside at like lunch recess or morning recess won't let us go near the mud because they think that we'll get all nasty and muddy.
It's mostly just dirt. I don't like it because if you fall, you can get rocks or dirt in your scabs or wounds and stuff.
I wish that the tennis courts had more like activities to do. That in the tennis courts they could put up volleyball nets.
It would be fun to like have one court be a tennis court and then another court would be kind of like trees that are plastic. It's actually like a climbing tree.
More like blacktop area to play on.
What do you play on the blacktop?
Well, Foursquare, sometimes kickball, and sometimes just made up games. More places for an imaginary games and more spaces that isn't just plain barren like concrete.
I wish we had a little house, like in Cody Park, that we could play imaginary games in.
Well, it would be cool if there was like a big tree house. If you miss any work, you could like go in there. Like there could be like a homework place. I'm noticing that a lot of schools have swings and that Richard School doesn't, so I think it would be pretty cool if we had some swings.
I would love it if we had swings.
A tire swing. Swings. Swings. Swings.
Swings. It feels like you're flying almost when you're on swings.
More things to like jump on and go down the slide and climb.
Like a rock climbing wall? An obstacle course, so like a mini zip line. A big twisty slide.
Maybe like one of those webbed spider nets.
It's kind of fun to climb because it's when you go into it, it's like you can pretend you're anything.
Really having like actual fields meant for certain sports. Like we only have soccer fields. If we had football fields that are actually like meant for football that had all the lines and stuff on it, I think that'd be better.
So we kind of have to like improvise by like saying like this pull is the first down or this pull is the touchdown.
And I like to play baseball, and I think instead of a concrete baseball field, we should have like at least grass or dirt for the baseball field. Sometimes the field gets really crowded with gym classes and soccer games, so there's not a lot of room left for people who just want to run around.
Yeah, not enough room to like run around because you'll interfere with games and stuff.
A track field, because like sometimes people like to run around the field, and that would kind of help for tag and stuff, and like in gym class, they wouldn't have to like spray paint lines for the track session. Maybe more balls to play with.
Well, I think recess would be more fun if we like bought or added more balls to the rack, because there aren't that many balls, and sometimes you want like a ball, but they're all taken.